Heidi, hi, campers. Happy Easter. So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place, Arts and Crafts, and I am an obsessive crafter, basically. I love mixed media. I love everything crafty. If I can get messy, I'm happy with it. I do have a website, emmashappyplace.co.uk, and my Facebook group is Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts, if you would like to come and join. Basically what I do here is it's all real. If it goes wrong, it gets left. I'll fix it. If I can't fix it, I'll say it. I'll hide the bin, start again. It's never a problem. It's never anything. It's warts and all. So hello. And again, happy Easter. I hope everybody got lots of Easter eggs. I can't spell. There we go. That's a technology slide done, which makes me head hurt every time. But we have new goodies. Hi, Lorna. Hi, Val. Hi, Jane. I'm making a mess already. So I've got new stuff to show. This is the coasters from last week. Hi, Sarah. I'm just going to hang on until everybody until people get in. Hi, Donna. Happy Easter. Hi, Sarah. Did everybody get Easter eggs? I didn't get one. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it at all. But, you know, I'm 40, so apparently don't get Easter eggs when you're 40. Don't know who made that rule, but they're wrong. So the coasters, anyway, I said I wasn't going to take them out the mould, but I dropped the mould and they fell out anyway. But this is what they look like, the finished ones. And I have to say, I think this one is possibly my favourite because it's a little bit darker. You can go back and watch that last week. I haven't, I love this one as well because you can see the hints of pink. And then this one's the one that will put the load of glitter in, which I also love. It looks kind of like misty, like frosted. But again, what you could do with this is you could put another pour over the top of it till it's totally flat, or use a deburring tool to go around and take it off. But if they're not going to be handled, you could just have them like that and have something standing on them, on like a unit or something. They're very nice though. And I couldn't find the gold pen that's permanent. So what I thought was, I've got gold and silver pens on the website, but they are water based. So they do move with water, and I did have it here 10 seconds ago. In fact, what I'll do is I'll wait and I'll get the proper pen because I do want to give these away, and I'll show how we'll go around the edge and add a gold trim. But I will give these away in April because April is my birthday month. Whoop whoop. So I'll be doing some giveaways and things like that because I like to give away stuff. But the backs are all nice and neat as well. You can get like cork bottoms that you put on to stop them moving, but to be honest, I don't think I would use them as coasters. I think I would just use them like maybe to put like a little something on. Is it the flowers of the pinks your favorite? I like this one because it's darker, but I do quite like the Halloweeny style. See, that one looks frosted with all the glitter in. And then that one, I love the daisy mine. Absolutely love the daisy. So, tonight, I've got some stuff to show you. I've got the punch and the discs, the coins to make these. It could be April showers of gifts. Exactly. April showers of giveaways. And this kit, I've been drawing dragonflies and lilies and stuff for a while. And then Helen said she really, really wanted it. So I thought, you know, why not just bring it out in spring when all the animals start coming to life and stuff. So it's so easy. I'm going to show you just how easy it is tonight. You can get the punches, which they're really expensive, like 30, 40, 50 quid. The one I've got is just a single punch. And believe you me, it's easy. Easy, easy, easy. So this is what I've done with mine. I've just been using A6 card for this one and just creating with the new kit. This here is rice paper. Black and white rice paper that you can colour in yourself. I mean, look how cute she is with the stickers behind as well, the pet stickers. And this here's rice paper, mark making rice paper. And then I did this one as well. And I did some more, but I've obviously put them safe. But, you know, I can show you them another time. But that's what I've been doing. I'm going to show you the full kit. If you're coming back in later, hello. I did an introduction thing at the front where I waffle for a bit. And stay there, please. Everything around us is constantly collapsing. Because, again, I'm completely 100% real. Hi, Kim. Hi, Maureen. Oh, you're not late. We've just looked through the book. In fact, I'll do it again really quick because there's not many. Because I've put the other ones safe. So this is some of the kit. This here, I'm going to show you how to do this as well. I've got something for that. This here. All these are hand drawn by me. Little frog. Doesn't he look like a right grump? The lilies, the lily pads. This is rice paper. It's so cute. So that's what I've been doing with the book kit. Now this kit here is great for notebooks, things like that. If you want to make them as gifts. I even made a little lizard to go in as well because by a newt. That was the plan. But all this is the rice papers in the background as well for the mark making. This is some of the backing papers. They're just lovely. Just screams spring. So this is the kit. I'll bring you kind of up and over a bit. So you get 2 of each one. There is 26 sheets in this one. You even love the frog. I know you've got a fear of frogs, haven't you? So these are the backing papers. Of course, we've got the lilies, and that's made look like pond water. So it's like basically you can use it however you want. And then of course April showers. We had to have the rain. And again, I made it so it's like a graduation of colour. And then we've got the fairies. The fairies haven't got names, so you can give them your own names if you want to. We have birds and bees and lily pads. Little birds are so cute. More fairies. Her wings are a little bit wider, so I couldn't fit as many of her on. But she's cute as well. This one. I love this one. I love the rose in her hair. And she's got a little heart on her dress. And then we have this one. This one here. I thought he looked like a little boy, but it could be a little girl as well. But I just thought so cute. Then we have these lily pads, or lily flower things. And then we have these with the frogs and newts. So it's 2 of each sheets, 26 in total. These are little pondy ones with the lilies. And this one as well. Because I thought you need 2 different types of lily and loads of dragonflies. So that is the Colour Create kit. 2 of each, 26 pages in total. Love it, love it, love it. I think this one is going to be a one that I keep going back to. The next one is you get 6 rice papers, 2 of each one. And the idea is to use them for backgrounds and things. So what I've done is I've packed them full of marks and patterns. And I'll show you how to use them as well. Again, all you do is wet around them. You can even wet them on this side, any side you want really. Wet around them, leave them for a few seconds because they are a little bit thicker than other rice papers. I wanted them to be quite robust. So leave them, wet them quite a lot, then just tear around the images. They're great for backgrounds, obviously great for a focal point like I showed you on that one. And I just love all the different patterns. You can obviously take some of the patterns and add them in separate. You can just tear them all down and use them all together. And that is that. And then, we have, which I've left over here, pre-coloured shrinks because we need the shrinks in our life. Hang on, I'll get some white. And this one you've got 3 of the fairies and 2 dragonflies because I'm limited to how many to pop on. But I picked the cutest ones, the ones I like the bestest for the shrinks. And you never know, I might do some more depending on if these are liked or not. But they are very, very, very cute shrunk down. I love him so much, or her. And again, all I do to seal them now is I don't even bother with the resin. I just use a clear nail varnish over the top. These ones I put little holes in to make dangles and things. Obviously, they could just be a little focal. You could even pop them on a badge, whatever you want. In the kit for the book, I will show you that now. Basically, you get 10 of these coins. So, it's like a starter kit, and then you get this little punch. I take this bit's to catch the mushroom shape off, but I take it off so you can see. And all I do is I would mark one sheet. These are 5 by 7, and you can make smaller ones with less. If you want to make any size that you want and add them, there is extra coins on the web as well if anybody wants more. Where's my ruler? We'll just use the mat here. Can you see? I'm going to move that banner. Right. So all I did was every inch I put a little mark, and just do that for one sheet. And then all I did, I started this one. So this is vellum. All I did was you line them up because you just need them all the same size. Hang on, no, I was right the first time, because you know my measuring's never ever ever spot on. But it doesn't matter, because it doesn't, like, a couple of millimeters here and there is not going to make any difference whatsoever. They still look really cool. And need a pen. In a room with 1,000 pens, I don't know which one to use. All I do is, please shrink. The banner's gone. There. So I'm just marking between the first lot of mushrooms. And you just do this for every single sheet. And then what I do is I turn upside down and line the line up with a little red line so it's in the middle of the mushroom. And pop them out. And this for little notebooks, if you make for charity, if you want them for kids' gifts, if you want to just pop one in your bag. And I'll show you how easy it is to put together. I'm going to do a couple more because I want a couple more pages just so we know. They're on the web. It's all there. Wait till I show you the rainbow thing though. Saying that, the rainbow thing is a pastel. If you don't like the oil pastels or you don't want to smudge. No, Lonnie, all right. It was getting on my wick as well. It just automatically goes on and I forget to move it. I just pop it up, you know, when I'm doing the first bit of spiel. All I'm doing is popping the little line on the mushroom here in between the lines, and it is unbelievably easy. And I have got one of the very, very, very expensive punches. I paid $29.97 for it in the sale, and I cannot work it. I can't line them up properly. I don't care what anybody says. This is by far the easiest thing I've found so far for this. I don't care what anybody says. I don't agree, so and I'm allowed to. They are very, very nice. So, Lonnie, you've been doing them, haven't you? And laminating the front and the back so they're tougher. Whereas I want to use mine as art journals sort of thing. Or it's just a gift. I wouldn't even bother laminating it. Well, depending if you like them a lot or not. So you can see underneath, and again, just all of that. And we'll leave those few because I have got some. So all I've got now is I'm going to have this as the back piece. And then I'm going to line them all up like that. I'm going to have the back piece. Which way? That way. The back piece and then the vellum. And then I'm going to have some of these. It could just be printer paper. It could just be as easy that then we'll have another bit of vellum. So you can make your own mixed media books. Hi, Dominique. And then that one, another bit of vellum. Then another bit of that. Obviously, you can put yours together however you want. This is just what I'm doing with mine. And this is the front cover that we're going to actually work on. But for the coins, all I do is you can put them on one at a time if you want, or a few at a time if it's too thick. I'll put them on a few at a time and they just stay on like that. So all you're doing is pushing them in and they stay on. And I have to admit, since I first tried these years and years ago, the mushroom shape has improved a lot. It used to bend everything and now it doesn't. The coins that you get in they are just all mixed. Depending on how we go, I might be, well, I might, you never know, get more. We'll see. But I might just always have the mixed colours on. I might get some black and white ones. We will see. So all I'm doing is take the front cover off because I'm going to use that. They just pop off just like that. So it's unbelievably easy unless there's a camera there and you make everything look hard. Let's push them on. And you can make the journals quite chunky like this as well. Notebooks, I think they're fabulous. Teachers' gifts, things like that, and they just turn, and then you open them and they lie totally flat. And it's so lovely. Yeah, absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. And the rainbow, which we're going to get to now, I'm going to pop this to one side because that's the actual book. This is what we're going to work on, the front cover. The rainbow thing is this. Now, I haven't got many. There is more coming. They didn't send everything out together. I still can't work out the logic. It is, right, I'm going to be totally honest. Most of the colour is down here. It doesn't rise up at anything. And they're not, it's like £5.50. But you can use, once you've done this bit with the crayon, you can actually use them with like an earbud or something to get the rest out, because it does go down quite far. But for me, if you don't want them, I'll have them all because I love them. What I'm going to do is that. Just that. And then smudge with my finger. Different fingers because I don't want to smudge all the colours together. And you've just got a rainbow. You can go up and down a couple of times. Like I say, if you don't want them, that's fine. I'll have them all because I love them. Love them so, so much. And I love them. Love them. Again, this is to catch the mushrooms with. I think I can see better without it. You'll probably be able to see without all the lights and things on. But it's up to you if you want to leave that on or not. There we go. Rice papers. So what I do for the rice papers is you can either use a glue stick or matte medium. I'll use a glue stick for now, just to show how easy it is to use them. Oh, I did this with the rainbow thing as well. So it does go quite far. As much as I'm saying, you'll probably have to use like a utensil to get them out. I've never seen them done it, but I love them. Love it so much. Like I say, if nobody wants them, though, I'll have them. I'll have them all. I love them. Just a rainbow. Where's my rice paper? So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm thinking, because we're going to use these all the time. I think the rice papers are going to be an absolute staple, especially the mark making ones, because I love them so much. All I'm going to do is take a water pen. Get the water pen. And this one's got pink on, but that's absolutely fine as well. Just wet it. I think we'll have some of these as well. Maybe even some of these. So all I'm doing is loosely drawing around. You kind of just take your time when you're tearing it. But again, it doesn't matter. It's all just mark making. That will do nicely. And then just tear. And you just sort of take your time and it just comes away really, really easy. I've got a thing for lines and dots at the minute, so this is probably one that I've used the most. But you can see them if you look. If you go into Facebook, you can see everything I've made in the albums. But again, Jane, if you remind us, I'll send you them. Because we know how useless I am. I think we'll have both of these coming off here. And don't worry about missing a bit or stretching a bit. It all is just mark making. The idea is for it to be quite loose. And then ball a bit. Because you can't use this ink, apparently. There isn't a machine out there that doesn't leave a border when I want the ink that we've got. And that's the ink that allows us to do everything. I don't know. I don't understand. I just said whatever. I don't know. Start singing the Muller Rice. Ah! Is that an advert? You can take this away if you want, or you can just leave it because it just blends in. Especially when you're going to add colour and stuff. Stuffs and lovely stuffs. And I'm so happy that it's bright. It's still light. It's just starting to go grey now. Summer's coming. I'm so happy. So just using a glue stick or matte medium or whatever you like. Hi, Sarah. All I'm going to do is, I'm thinking, I'm going to have this along the bottom here. All the way along. Again, I'm not being precious. All of these mushrooms can be cut back out again. So don't worry about that. I think we'll have some of this going down there. And some here. So imagine if you had a stamp and you were doing all your mark making and things. This is it. Or if you want to do it with paper. Like if you want to do it with a pen, but you don't feel comfortable enough, this is ideal. And this rice paper, obviously you can paint onto the rice paper with inks and things, so you can colour it all yourself anyway and just cover the whole thing. I have been in the craft way. I did some washing and stuff. And I played in the garden with Belle. And that puppy she's so good. She let her off a leader yesterday and she did so well. I'm going to pop that bit away for later. And then, I don't know what we're going to do now because I haven't got a plan. Have I ever got a plan? I'll cut this off. I do have to say these are back on Create and Craft though. They're the scissors without the hole in. If anybody doesn't like the feel of the scissors on the fingers. Especially considering, because it's more like using a pair of pliers and you know how I waffle about using your middle finger or your ring finger. These ones, and you get quite a bit of control. Just saying. They're the Fiskars ones. Fiskars snips, easy action. I don't know. I like them anyway. I did see them on the web though. Colours. Let's have some yellow. And these are acrylic paints again. Use watercolours, whatever you like. And what have I got kicking about because I didn't think about this bit. Where's my green? Oh, we'll go for this. Blue. It's just so nice, isn't it? Just to be able to get out when it's light. So just some acrylic. I'm going to grab a brush. Hopefully a small one. So I don't keep hitting the camera with it. And all I'm going to do is I just want to get some colour down. If this isn't up your street or whatever, don't worry about it. Just use watercolour. Do what makes you happy with your colours and things. You don't have to colour it all. If you want some white, you can sort of leave some of the rice papers clear. You can even add more colour to this end bit here, but you can wipe it back as well so you don't have to cover your rainbow. And it doesn't take much colour to fill up a space. And again, I'm not too bothered about it being perfect. And the yellow, it'll mix with the blue and we'll get some green. And again, these marks are for backgrounds. I don't need them to be totally seen. Just like that. Yeah, Easter weekend's totally thrown me off for everything. Deliveries, I don't know what day it is. I don't know who's doing what. I just know I didn't get an Easter egg and I'm very sad. Not that sad, clearly. Oh. There we go. I love that already. I love that already. Now, I have decided that when I'm doing the faces and things, now that I'm into the watercolourings and the alcohol inks, I do prefer alcohol inks for skin tones than anything else, which I never ever thought I would say in a month of Sundays, because I've always been very, very much watercolours. But we are going to do some alcohol markers and some watercolours, I think. Oh, the little watercolours are on the web, but there isn't many left again. This is mine. Mine's minging. I haven't even got a little tin for mine. But they're on. What was I going to say? Oh, alcohol inks. I do prefer it. I just think they look smoother. Oh, Easter egg will be... That's very true. Kim, naughty step for you. Better than an Easter egg. I'd rather have... Which fairy should we use? Should we use her? You tell me which fairy. Should we use her? She kind of reminds me of my little sister when she was little. Her. Or her or him. Whichever one you want. So 1, 2, 3 or 4. Did you not get an Easter egg either? It's not fair, is it? Which one? Oh, thank you so much, Kim. I'm really, really happy. I say I'm trying to keep it as real and warts and all as possible. 4, this one. That's what we will do. So I am going to use alcohol inks. Like I say, I have decided I like alcohol inks for this, and I'm just going to find one. I think it's because these are just so easy to use. Obviously you use whatever you want. Use a Sharpie if you want. Just finding a spare piece of paper just to pop underneath. When you're alcohol inking, you really do need a piece of paper underneath just to help it blend better. And I do have some already cut out of these, but I don't know if I'm going to use them or not. Starting off with the lightest colour, this applies to any alcohol inks at all. You can get ones that are really reasonable priced as well, like next to nothing. So try them first if you do want to try them. Oh, light, medium. Which the light, I really only leave like a sort of a hint round his nose. Her nose, his nose, their nose. Ears. I always forget the ears. They've got better ears. And then it tells you which is the dark. So light, medium, dark. And go in again. Again, I do want to stress, use whatever you want to use. Just because I do it this way, it doesn't mean you have to. If you've got a preferred way of colouring, then do that. Don't change just because I've used something. And then just once over with the light, just to blend it all together. You can go even further if you want and use 65 different shades, but I think he just looks cute like that. And then all I would do is I would grab a pinky colour or a pencil. Pale pink. There we go. And just some little rosy cheeks on. You'll probably not be able to see it very much. Just go medium. That's very pale. It's so easy. And then I'd go in with watercolours. Where's me brush gone? I've been using these for ages. And mine, I've spilt ink on them and all sorts. 3, 4, 4, 3, 4. Does everybody love him? Oh, I'm pleased. I think he's quite cute as well. And we're going to give some rainbow yellow hair, I think. And we'll stick with the rainbow theme. There is a new text washi on there as well, because all the other ones sold out. I'll show you that quick before I forget. It's just like a vintage text washi. It's a sticker, and it just changes colour as you go. Because the other one's sold out, and I've seen this one and liked it, so you know. Ooh, I've just dropped it. It's now unravelled on the floor. I'll get that later. And we'll have a little bit orange just to blend through. We can easily go back in with coloured pencils and pick out more shades and shadows. A little bit of pinky red. Yeah, all orders will get picked up Tuesday. We didn't have any poster and nobody came around Saturday. I was quite annoyed. I don't know if they were off poorly or holidaying, because I live in the wilds of Winnie, basically. There's not much here. They just pick and choose, I think. No, not in here. She's pinched a couple of envelopes and things. No, she's in the other room anyway, because she would be literally on the table. No, Bella's really, really good, actually. I mean, I leave things out for her to pinch anyway, and I always give her cardboard boxes and stuff to play with because she loves to shred them. But no, I hang tea towels. You know, when I'm cooking and stuff, I hang tea towels where she can get them, and then I pretend I'm chasing her. But if you don't chase her, she doesn't want to play. Jane, I'm sorry, you know what it is? I was so paranoid that they would get beat up on the way. And I put so much tape on those parcels. It was so recycled packaging. Literally, I don't think they would have moved it all inside. I was so frightened. So be warned if you get the little paints, they will come wrapped up like ridiculous because I'm so frightened. The watercolor. This paper is really, really good. It takes everything. Your watercolors are in order as well. Mine are not because it's me. Do you like them, Jane? Have you used them? There's so much pigment in them, isn't it? I think they're really, really cute. I mean, I've been using mine for ages and they weren't even, it was just like a sample one. Again, I'm not bothered about going out of the lines or anything like that because I'm going to cut them out anyway. I've kept all the shapes as easy as possible as well. Granted, I think the lily pad is probably the hardest, but don't overthink it. Just leave a border. The craft police won't come and they'll still look nice. I'm going to go on with some pink and make the outside a purpley colour. Just so it's different. And I think I've just gone in with a darker blue there, but that's absolutely fine. Yeah, Jane, you only need a tiny little bit, don't you? Just spritz with water to wake them up, and then they'll last ages as well, even though they're just like a little travel pack. And they're cute. I mean, they're just cute. I mean, he's looking cute already. They're just lovely. I'm going to make his hat this purpley blue colour because there's loads on my brush. And then he could be used for Christmas like a little elf as well, couldn't he? I've just thought about his hat. He could be a little elf. You could just chop his wings off and he could just be a normal little boy. Doesn't have to be a fairy. Or you could take the wings off and use some of the Wings and Things kit and give them butterfly wings. Do you know what I find? It's really hard to colour in on camera because normally I'm leant over that far. When I was at school, I used to like lean right over my desk when I was writing. That my mum took us for a eye test. My eyes are fine, apart from the redness, but the eyes are fine. But I must find it more comfortable leaning right over. And then red, orange, green, blue. Should I add some more yellow? More yellow. And hair movement. More yellow in his hair. And then all I would do is dry him off. All I would do, this is what I am going to do. I don't know why I keep saying that. Then I will do. I should say now I'm going to. Dry him off. And then you can go in with pencil or you can just go in with a white pen. For the sake of tonight, I will just go in with a white pen. But on the other one, I might get the pencil out, but I'm just going to find the white pen first. This one will do. What I'll do is just add in little highlights. Again, this is personal preference. If you don't like the white lines, you don't have to add them. You can't doodle into the wings and things. They want to add spots and dots and all kinds of things. And it just sort of gives the illusion of light and dark. If you painted any of his eyes, though, or their eyes, all I would do is go back in with the white, just to give them a little bit white so they don't look like the jaundice or anything. Yellow eyes or... Let's see. It's so cute. Now, his mouth, I was unsure here, just to leave it like that. But what I did do was I went in and just did that. And now it looks like he's going, oh, you know how it's dark in his mouth. But that is what I do to colour. I think everybody's seen how I colour. You can't go back and watch other videos, though, if you want us to show anything else. Or just ask us, just send us a message. I do have loads already coloured and cut out for the purpose of demonstrations. I don't have the bees cut out, though. They're still here. Don't know why I didn't cut any bees out. Now we can just build up. You've seen, look at them ones. I love them as well. If you don't want these bits on, just chop them off as well. Make them your own. Little dragonfly, shrink. I just love them so much. They're just so happy. That is a bargain and a half, Kim. Bargain. Now we're just going to build up a scene. So I do have her. This is what she looks like coloured. I've got the bigger lily pads. So they're all different sizes. You can have your newts and birds and things any colour you want. We're going to have a frog, though, because I do love him. I think he looks so grumpy. We could actually have, which one have I got? Let's see what I've got. So I've got him coloured in like this. We could have him up here. And you could have a little friend. So they could all go together. Actually, no, we won't give him a friend today. But I'm thinking, I'll show you them all actually. So I've got them done in green as well. Should we do green? Which one do you think? That one. And they're facing different ways as well. So you can't have them looking one way or the other. I've used sparkly stuff on these ones. So I'm thinking we could go in and have some of the crazier flowers like that. And then we do have a little lily pad down here. So we could have him on there. And now these ones, this is the actual thing. And there's water lines around it, so you can extend it and have that sort of popping forward a bit. If you want to do a watery background, we will use these loads, though. And have them like that. But there's different sizes of those as well. And then the dragonflies, there's just every size you can imagine in the dragonflies. Loads and loads of them. So you'd have little dragonflies here, there, and everywhere. I mean, look how quick that's come together. So to build them up, you can have the newts, you can have the friends, you can use the little frogs on his own, whatever you like. To build it up, I'm going to take my trusty sponge and use whatever's on it. There's always plenty of ink on it because of this little thing here. It keeps all the ink in, it keeps it dry, wet. Ink around the edges, and this will make it pop. You can go in and add some stenciling as well if you want. I do still have the packs of stencils on, and some of them actually look like water. These ones look a bit like water. So what we could do along the bottom is add some more marks in, just a little bit, not too much. And it's just going to kind of give the illusion of water. And I've just done it in dark. And then ink around the edges of all of these. And again, it's just sort of adds in the shadows and the illusion of lights and darks and things and sort of separates them a little bit. If you don't remember to do this, it really doesn't matter. don't know, like, don't beat yourself up about it. That's what I'm saying. Because I forget quite often. And usually if I forget before the glue's dry, I'll lift it back up and do it quickly. But there's no, like, it's not life or death. And take my glue. And we'll start off with him. I have actually added coloured pencil on this one as well. You can just see the shine to it and how much what you can see, but all alcohol inks come through the back. It's just the nature of the beast. Have him, so he's peeping through the lily pads to watch his little friend. I was going to say Kermit, but I think we should call him Tweety Pie because I'm in the business of naming animals wrong. What is the thickest paper the mushroom goes through? I don't know, but what I used is this here is approximately 300. But I just do a sheet at a time. This is 300. This is watercolor mixed media card, and it goes through no problem. Don't think it'll go through both of them together. I just do one sheet at a time anyway, just because it's easier to. Oh, it does. It goes through both of them. So yeah, mixed media card, watercolor cards, all good. I've put it through vellums. I've put it through cardboard, like corrugated card. I've put it through all sorts. If you do find that it does seem to get blunt or choose the paper, anything as you go on, if you cut through foil, it will bring the punch back to life. That works for any punch. So what I've done, I've got a circle punch. A circle punch. All I do is I cut the shapes out of foil, and then all I would do to put them back in is just go back through. When it's dry it off first. But there we go. I mean, how cute is that? And you can go in and add your more whites and things. Where did I just stick my sponge? There it is. That's what that little cup is for with that. That is like, that and the glue thing are my two favourite tools, I think. They're just, I don't think I'll ever go back to using ordinary ink pads and things just because I'm such a messy pup anyway. Just add some little highlights on the frog. Put the whites of his eyes back. If you go over the whites of the shine in his eye, just add them back. Little highlights. Again, it's completely up to you what you do. This pen is useless. It's up to you if you want to colour all the flower in one colour and then just add highlights in. If you just do it two colours, you could just add different shades of the same colour. So like a light blue, dark blue, and so on. But I am really into alcohol, watercolour, and pencil all together. I just think you can get like such a crazy depth of colour with them all. And that is that. But I do think this is a front cover, so we could have him there as well. Oh, yeah, I'm going to stick him down as well. I like him. I like him a lot. And the pre-coloured shrinks, again, are a lifesaver because colour and shrink plastic, it's horrible. Horrible. I don't care what, again, another one, I don't care what anybody says. You don't get a nice effect. Whether you use crayons, pencils, alcohol markers, whatever. You don't. And I've always had a thing for it. And all I would do is pop it back onto my book. Just like that. And there's a little notebook. And I think I will give this away as well. I'll cover the back though. And it's got vellum in, it's got craft card in, it's got a little back. And I think I'll give this away in April as well. So now we have 3 little coasters from last week with the resin and a little notebook. Because did I mention April is my birthday month? And I'm going to give away stuff that I've made because I can. And I like to. Hi, Shaz. I hope you're all right, lovely. How's your liquid in your brain thing? Also, these flowers there was the right toss up with these flowers between this kit and the last kit, and they kind of work both together like really, really well. The wings and things in this. So these flowers with these go awesome. Oh, look, see already. I wanted the last kit and this kit. It's so massive that I ended up like sort of taking some out and making it go. But I could even do yet another one out of everything that kind of I wanted to bring. So they work hand in hand really. But this is just, and the vellum, it's another kind of card. You could add your corrugated card. You could add fabric. I don't know. You'd have to put your fabric onto paper, I think, to get it to punch through. And even then, I don't know. I'll test the fabric for you and let you know. But I am going to love you and leave you. Happy Easter. I will see you Tuesday at 7 p.m. unless Bella has any issues, or Christopher, or me, or Life, or, you know. But 7 p.m. Tuesday. Let us know if there's anything else you want to do. We can carry on with... Where's it gone? Where has it gone? The vintage book that we're working on as well with the posts in. That's not it. I'll show you on Tuesday when I find everything. I'm going to find this gold because I want to show how nice it looks around the edge of these. And I will obviously take the sharp edges off if I'm going to give them away. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Have a lovely Monday. I will see you Tuesday. Lots and lots and lots of love. Don't forget the code Easter1 finishes midnight tonight. So if you're going to shop, use it Easter1 and you'll get something off as well. And I think that's everything. I'll go before I see anything else. Lots of love. I'll see you Tuesday. Bye for now.